Good afternoon and welcome to Friday with Fiona. And today I'm going to be showing you how I made a beautiful Happy New Year card. And the reason this came about is because my husband's been having some regular hospital appointments and we've got everything ready for the nurse. He was due to have had his final one this week. But then he was ill a few weeks ago and it got moved and moved and moved. And so his last one is actually the 30th of December. So I can't give her a Christmas card with her present. So I thought I'll make a Happy New Year's card. And thanks to Kylie Henshaw for this idea. I've done it on a smaller scale before, but not so big. Anyway, this is it. Let me turn you down. Oh, before I do that, just to let you know that I now have hard copies of the mini catalogue. Not allowed to show you the open it. But if you would like one, just reach out to me and I will be happy to send you one. I think that's pretty much all. Everybody's just gearing up for Christmas. It's a week. We know it's not a week today. It's a week yesterday. Week today's Boxing Day. So crikey. Yeah, still so much to do. Wrapping presents seems to be going on forever, and delivery of presents is becoming a bit of an issue. Let's not go there. Okay, let me turn you down, and I want to share this card with you. So it's using the Party Banners alphabet suite, the huge alphabet suite. Happy New Year. So it's a great way to use your designer series paper. It's half a sheet of 12 by 12 and then a little bit snipped off, so I'll show that with you. And then yeah, I've die cut. So this was the Peaceful Garden designer series paper, and this one is going to be going to Nancy, so thank you, Nancy. But I then got a Christmas card from somebody that I need to send one to Japan, and so we're going to stick to a bit of gold with this one. So this is I think it's the Seasons of Elegance. Yeah, Seasons of Elegance 12 by 12. So you get the gold and the beige, the green and the gold, and the red and the gold. And I kind of thought green and gold is Christmas, and this is New Year's, so we're going to go with gold. And then I've cut my cardstock down. I will give you the measurements. Get my trimmer. So I've already cut this in half. In fact, I've cut it to 14.5, but it's still the 30.5. And I'm going to score it at 10. I'm going to put my arm out. Can't get it any further up on the screen, but my arm is... Hang on, I've got my iPad in the way. Let me move my iPad. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'll tell you what. One of my New Year's resolutions goal, huge, is to get this craft room sorted out because it is driving me bananas. Okay, so I'm going to park the dark, which is my cutting blade, and I need my scoring blade, and I'm going to go to 10 centimeters, and I'm going to put my glasses on. 10 centimeters, and I'm going to score, and I'm going to go gently because it is designer series paper. That didn't even seem to make a mark, so I'm just going gently over it rather than like one hard one. Nearly there. Okay, and then I'm going to go to 20. This doesn't seem long enough. It's not long enough, that's why I'm going to need the other bit. I completely forgot about that. You have to join the two bits together. So there we go. And this bit is going to be way too big. So I'm doing valley fold, then mountain fold. And I'm going to take my bone folder and get a really nice crease. And then I'm going to just trim that little bit off there. So that needs to go down to 10. Bring back the dark. And I'm going to take away my fold because I don't want to inadvertently cut my fold. There we go. Let's take that little bit off and get the other half out. Okay, and cut this down to 14.8. No, what did I do that at? 14, was it? 14.5. Okay, and then the same thing, I'm going to score it at 10. Park the dark. And then 20. Just goes to show, I only made this a couple of weeks ago and already I've forgotten how to do it. Okay, and then I'm going to fold again and line it up. I'm folding the wrong way. I need the gold to be on the top. And then I'm going to do the same thing and just trim this bit off here. So that needs to be at 10. Okay, and now I can start putting it together. Get the trimmer out of the way. So I've got my two bits. Okay, and then I need to join them together. And I'm going to put one on top of the other. So I'm going to use wet glue for this. Oops. I've got a new one out, so it's probably going to go everywhere. And the reason I'm using the wet glue is because of the foiling. The gold is a foil effect. And sometimes I find Seal and Seal Plus. Seal Plus is better. And I'm going to line this up on the score line. Fold it. Make sure it's lined up. There we go. And then now I need to fold that back that way. There we go. Okay, there's our card base. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels. Okay, so now I can work on each panel individually. Just give that a good crease. And then it's beige on the other side. I've just realised I'm one short for my message. So I've already prepped. So there's the measurements. And I've cut the gold to 10 by 6, and then the white is 9.5 by 5.5. So I need to glue all of these together. I'm going to just try and move this light. It's a bit in my way. That's it. Okay, yeah, the light was just right in my way. Okay, so I'm going to glue these, and again, because it's foil, I'm using wet glue. So I've got 5 of these. Okay, that's 1. Whoops, it moved. That's okay, I think I can move it back. Maybe not. Just try and get it straight. There we go, that's 2. Three. So I hope everybody's looking forward to Christmas. I know sometimes for some people it can be a difficult time of year. And in fact, I did have a family member die a couple of weeks before Christmas, and yeah, it was horrible for a few years. And it's funny, this year my husband never been particularly into Christmas decorations, and this year he really wanted the little tree in our bay window with the lights on. He wanted it on like beginning of November. He was like, when are you putting the tree up? And that's a first for him. So I think it's just, there's so much doom and gloom everywhere at the moment. It's nice to have some pretty lights, and then we've got the big tree up about 9 days ago, which is lovely. I really don't think I'm going to want to take it down, but I'll have to. There we go, that's number 5. So I'm going to have to remember to do them in order to give them time to dry. Now I've die cut the large letters, so that one's not stuck down there either. Make sure they're all stuck down. There we go. So that's the order. Okay, and then I've die cut my letters for happy, and then from the Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera pack, I've got this Happy New Year, and I'm just going to cut it down so it will just say New Year. I've got all sentiments in there, which is really handy if you're in a rush. So put that to one side. Now, if I was giving it to someone, I would raise these up on dimensionals, but because it's going in the post, I'm going to do it flat. So it's going to be pretty blingy, this. Pretty blingy. I could have done it in black, but I don't know. I don't know. I thought black might be, thinking about it now, I probably should have done it in black, but this gold will do. Okay. H. And I've been also working on my videos for the advent calendar, so I'm kind of drawing it out. It's just so exciting getting crafting stuff. I do have a chocolate one as well, but they just disappear. So yeah, so if you've got one, then please check out my YouTube reels. I've been doing them just as reels, very quick, and then each day is a different window. And I'm up to day, well, interestingly, I did what I thought was day 9 yesterday, but actually it was the window of day 10. So I need to go on YouTube and change that around the description. And I'm going to record day 9 later. I do love these letters. Now, if you do what I've done and you've just got a little bit of glue on there, I'll show you in a second how you can get rid of that. I think I've got glue on my fingers, which is not good. And then last but not least, is the Y. Right, now I've got this stick away, but you can also use antibacterial hand wash. I think that works just as well. And I just need a very little bit on a bit of kitchen roll. Just kind of, where did I get the glue there? And it doesn't take any of your shine away, it just takes the glue off. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, I think all the others are okay. Right, so I've got my happy. Happy. Used to sing that on the beach. Right, so let's get the card out. More glue. Oh, I've got that now, an earworm. If you're happy and you know it, but I don't know the rest. Right, okay. And then I'll show you how I open it out to line the other ones up once I've got the first one on. Okay, so I'm going to open that up, do my A. And then line up the P. It's not quite straight, but it's stuck now. Whoops, a daisy. So this is a relatively straightforward card. It's just a little bit time consuming with all the layers that you've got to put on. And then can close up like that. And then I've got the last letter. So you could do this for birthday, happy, and then do the birthday across. There you could do good luck, basically. And obviously if you're using, like if you want to do happy, maybe happy in the printout, and then the birthday, you just need to do more layers of the designer series paper. That's in fact what I've done before on a smaller scale of this, is type out the word birthday. Okay, so that's it. There we go. Now, I felt that I needed something to help me open it. So on mine, I put a little bit of ribbon at the beginning and a little bit of ribbon at the end so that you've got something to hold on to. And I do still have a little bit of the gold ribbon. I only need a very little, so I'm going to use that. Get my ribbon scissors. And I'm just going to use a glue dot. This might be too short, actually. And it's a bit sheer. So I'm just going to pop that at the beginning. I might have to put a gem over that to cover the... Oh no, it should be okay. And then the same at the other end. It's a little bit too long. Let's just trim a bit off that. And that's going to go on the Y page. Like so. Yeah, that's good. Right. Okay, and then I've got this. Oh, don't say I've lost it. I've lost it. Oh no, where's it gone? There it is. Phew. I keep losing things today. Right, so I'm just going to trim this to get the happy off. Happy New Year. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to do it on my trimmer. You go, and then we just got New Year. And that can go across there. I just going to use dimensionals for that. That's my ribbon scissors, so I mustn't use those by mistake. Happy New Year. And then I haven't got it ready, but on this one I've just done, so I will do the gold and the white again to pop it on the back for my message, but I didn't get that ready in time. So that's the New Year's card. A bit time consuming with all the layers and the die cutting, but so worth it, and I really like it. And then obviously you can add any decoration, gems, whatever you want to it. So that's the Peaceful Garden, and I did that a couple of weeks ago, and it's been sitting around, and you can see it's flattened, whereas that one is still quite high at the moment. So okay, I think that's me done for the moment. I wish you all a very happy Christmas. I will do a birthday card one for Boxing Day, but it'll be recorded. We've got family coming on Boxing Day, so I won't be available, but I will record it in advance and schedule it, so it'll be there for you. And so my next live will be the 2nd of January. Okay, thanks so much for joining me, and wish you a very happy Christmas. Bye.